guys, Buffy here. Today we're going to be doing another keto low carb recipe. We're going to be doing a chili. Let me go ahead and show you the ingredients. Alright guys, so these are the ingredients for the keto low carb chili. We got ground beef chuck, and you can see this is the 80-20, 80% lean, 20% fat. Let me just show you the information on here. There's 20 servings in this. So this chili will serve 20 people. So doing this, for the family, that way they'll have it. So you can see it's 280 calories, 22 grams of fat, and there's 19 grams of protein. We're also going to use, which I prefer this, the Hunt's. Normally I would use the salted, but this is the no salt added. Either way is cool. But this is where you're going to get a lot of your carbs. I have 2 of these, and you can see 1 can of this serves 13. It's a fourth of a cup, which is 20 calories, and you have 0 fat, 4 carb, 1 fiber, 2 sugar, and then you got less than 1 gram of protein. So I have 2 of these, which that would serve 23. And then this is the key to the recipe. It's the Rotel chili fixins. You can see it's the seasoned diced tomato and green chilies. It's ready for chili dishes. The numbers on the back of it, you have 2.5 servings. A half a cup is 35 calories, 0 fat, 8 carbs, 3 fiber, 4 sugar, less than 1 gram of protein. And then so I don't have to cut up any dry seasonings. I got a seasoning blend, which this is the one I like. It's real easy to use. Just put it in there. Once your meat is brown, to brown it up. It'll be super simple, and I'll walk y'all through the whole process. But you can see it's 25 calories, 0 fat, 5 carb, less than 1 fiber, 3 sugar, 0 protein, and you got 3.5 servings in this. Then the dry seasonings we're going to use, this is my go-to, which if you all have been watching my recipe videos, the Tony Sassery Creole seasoning. We're going to use a whole can of chili powder, and we're going to use onion powder, and then of course garlic powder. So that's everything you'll need for this recipe. Let's go ahead and get everything in the pan. Alright guys, so you can see we have the fire on, and we got a big pan, a big pot here. Like I said, this is going to be a lot of chili. You can see how deep that is. The first thing we're going to do is put our seasoning blend in here to go ahead and brown these, because they are frozen. So that's where we're going to start. Let's see here. So we'll just brown these up. Once these get brown, I'll show you the next step. Alright guys, so as you can see, we've gotten those dry seasons browned, and now we're going to actually put all the ground beef in there, and we'll brown it up. Yep. So you see Walter going to put it in there. Yeah, there you go. So you can see this should serve about 20 people. So we got it in there. I'm going to brown it up, and I'll show you what it looked like. Alright guys, so you can see the meat has really browned up nicely, and those seasons have cooked down. So now what we're going to do is you're going to drain all the fat off of it. Now keep in mind, if I was just making this for me, I wouldn't drain the fat. I would just add my other ingredients. But we'll go ahead and drain it, and then we'll start seasoning it up, so you can see what that looks like. Alright guys, so you can see I have drained the ground beef. So we're going to go ahead and start adding our seasonings and sauce and everything. So this is that tomato sauce. That's 1. Let me take that top off, make sure we get it all out of there. Get this one. It's 2. And we're going to put that chili fixin' or tail in there. Let's see what that looks like. Then we have the chili powder. Put about half of that in there. We got the Tony Sassery. Oh boy. Let's cover the top. That. This is onion powder. Make sure to get the powders, onion powder, chili powder. If you don't get the powder, more than likely your dry seasoning is going to have salt in it. So you're going to have to season it different than what I'm doing here. Alright. Okay. So, got the garlic powder. Show you. Alright. Got all those seasonings in here. Then we'll, once you got all your dry seasonings and everything in there, we'll go ahead and stir this up. Alright guys, so we got it all stirred up. At this point, what we're going to do is let it cook down a bit, and then I'll come back and add another layer of dry seasoning. Alright guys, so you can see it's kind of cooking down. We need to put another layer of dry seasonings on that. So I'll show you what that looks like. So we're going to put the Tony Sassery, and then some more garlic powder. Let's see here. This one doesn't want to come out. There we go. And we got the onion powder. Oh, that's garlic, and the other one was onion. There you go. And really with the dry seasons, I just cover the top with each thing. Then again, we got the chili powder. So we have about a third left in that chili powder thing. I'm going to add a little salt because the tomato sauce did not have any salt in it. And just tasted it. It's not as salty as it needs to be. So we'll put a little salt on there. Alright. So we'll go ahead and stir in these dry seasonings. And then I'm going to put the top on it and let it cook down some more. Smelling so good, man. to, there's one thing that I didn't do. I was visiting with my aunt and uncle and my family and everything. Normally I would season up the ground beef while it's cooking. So we may have to let this simmer a little bit longer to get the dry seasonings through the meat and everything. But you can see I have the fire on low. We're going to actually put the top on this and let it go a little bit longer. And once it cooks down some more, then we'll come back and add more seasoning. Alright guys, so you can see it's really coming together. We need to hit it one more time with the dry seasonings. These are the same ones I've been using. This will be our third time hitting it with these dry seasonings. There we go. I'm gonna add the salt. Like I said, normally I wouldn't add it, but I didn't salt up or season the ground beef that's in there, other than the frozen blend that I used. That should do it. And alright. That's it. You see, that's a whole can of that good stuff. Yep. Stir it up again. See, it's darkening up. It smells so good. Now, I know a lot of people make chili and they actually put beans in it, but you know, beans do have a lot of fiber, but they are also a lot of carbs. And the carbs that we have in here really is from the tomato sauce. So really keeping it simple. You can see that stuff is really looking good. Look at that. Really good, thick texture. Alright guys, so we'll let it simmer some more. And I'll show you what it looks like when we plate it up. Oh, so we don't waste it. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I made some bacon rolls there. Y'all saw those earlier in the video. So I'm going to have 2 scoops of this. Well, we'll say 2.5. There we go. Some good stuff. So I am going to have this bowl of chili, and I'm going to enjoy this. As usual, he's waiting to get it in. We're going to go ahead and get that walk done. You ready, Rob? You ready? Okay. See y'all later.